And then you can go first.
Okay then. For my first move during the main phase, I'll activate Dangerous Tsuchinoko's effect from my hand. You get to pick one card out of my hand and I must discard it to the graveyard.
Okay. And I pick left side.
Which left? The first left or the second left?
First one.
Dangerous Tsuchinoko will be discarded. And because it is, I get to special summon this card. Next, I'll tribute Tsuchinoko. The tribute summon Silva, Warlord of Dark World. I will end my turn with that.
Right. Wow. Yep. Playing on Sonic. I go under an attack mode. I didn't play a drop card and then in my turn.
For future reference, when you're saying spell or trap cards face down, just say I place one card face down.
On the
If you say
one. Face down. Okay.
Exactly. That way your opponent won't know if it's a spell or trap that you said.
Oh, okay.
Now it's my turn. I draw. Anything during my standby phase. In that case, I'll proceed to main phase 1. I will normal summon Gen the Diamond Tiger. And while I'm in my main phase 1, I'll activate Gen's effect to special summon Ken the Warrior Dragon from my hand or deck to your side of the field in face-up defense position.
Okay.
And now Ken the Warrior Dragon's effect activates, especially because it's on your field. Since it was special summoned with Gen and the Diamond Tiger's effect, its opponent, meaning as Ken's opponent, I must draw 2 cards, then discard 1.
Okay.
And I'll be discarding this one. And Rainbow over King of Dark World's effect now activates. First, because it was discarded by a card effect, I get to add a level 5 or higher Dark World monster from my deck to my hand. Then, because it was discarded from my hand to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, I can special summon a level 4 or lower Dark World monster from my deck or graveyard to either player side of the field. So first, I will choose to add the level 7 Rainbow, Overlord of Dark World. Then next, I'll special summon Ceruli, Guru of Dark World, to your side of the field in defense position.
Cool.
And next, Ceruli's effect activates. Because it was special summoned due to the effect of a Dark World card, its opponent must discard 1 card. And since I'm Ceruli's opponent, I must discard a card. So I will discard this monster.
Okay.
And now my level 7 Rainbow's effect activates from the grave. If this card is discarded from my hand to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, I can special summon this from the graveyard. And if summoned this way, I can choose to destroy all monsters or all spell and trap cards that you currently control.
Okay.
For what I have in mind, I will choose to destroy all your spell and trap cards.
So another magic card. Okay. Okay.
And that's only relating to your field, of course. Next, I'll activate Danger Trooper Cobra's effects. Now 1 through 4. Pick one number for me to discard.
4.
And now Brow Huntsman of Dark World has been discarded. Thus, Danger Trooper Cobra will be special summoned to my field, and I get to draw a card. And because Brow was discarded due to a card effect, I get to draw one card.
Okay.
Next, I'll activate Salamander Catalyzer's effect. By revealing it along with one other Fiend-type monster in my hand, I can special summon one of them, then discard the other. So I'll special summon Salamander Catalyzer and discard Snow, on Light of Dark World. And now Snow's discarded effect activates, allowing me to add a Dark World card from my deck to my hand. Next, I'll activate my quick play spell, Dark World Accession. With this, during the main phase, I can fusion summon a Fiend-type fusion monster from my extra deck by banishing materials mentioned on it from my field or graveyard. If fusion summoning a Dark World monster this way, I can also discard monsters as material. So I will choose to banish Rainbow, Silva, Danger Trooper Cobra on my field.
Okay.
And then Salamander Catalyzer from the field. And I will discard Grafa, Dragon Lord of Dark World afterwards. With these 5 monsters used as a fusion material, I will now fusion summon into Glorless, Chaos King of Dark World.
Okay.
If this card is fusion summoned, all cards that my opponent currently controls are destroyed. And also, this card's original attack and defense points are equal to the amount of fusion materials used for its fusion summon, multiplied by 1,000. Thus, its attack and defense points become 5,000.
Okay.
Now I will proceed to enter into the battle phase. Glorless Chaos King of Dark World will attack you directly for 5,000.
Okay.
Next, Gen the Diamond Tiger will attack you directly for 800.
Oh, cool.
That puts your life points to 2,200. Now,
Alright.
at the end of the battle phase, Gen the Diamond Tiger's effect activates. I can return this card from the field to my hand. And with that, I will end my turn.
Okay. I draw And then one monster fence mode. And the end monster.
Alright. I draw from my turn. Nothing on my standby phase, so now I'll proceed to main phase 1. I activate Genta, Gateman of Dark World's effect from my hand. I discard it to add the field spell, the Gates of Dark World from my deck to my hand. Next, I activate the field spell, the Gates of Dark World. So long as this field spell remains active, all Fiend-type monsters on the field have their attack and defense points increased by 300. Next, I'll set a monster face down. Then I'll proceed to enter into the battle phase. I will now attack into your face down monster with Chlorless.
Okay. Alright.
And now I will end my turn with that.
Alright. I can draw. I need to print this much on the attack mode. I go under the fence. The attacker just face down.
Okay, and what's your monster's attack points?
Attack points. Let's see. 4.
400?
Yep.
In that case, you have attacked into again the Diamond Tiger in defense position, whose defense points are 2,000. So, you will now be taking 1,600 points of battle damage, because its defense points are higher.
There we go. Pass monster.
In that case, I will now draw for my turn. Oh, and your monster is not destroyed.
Oh, not. Oh.
Main phase 1. Now I proceed onto the battle phase. Chlorless, the Chaos King of Dark World, will attack into your monster. And that will be game over for that.
And then wait a minute, mine go up and down. Okay. And then bring the Lion Hunter attack mode. And then my monster gonna fish down. The end monster.
Okay. It's evidently clear that you're still not used to this. But I'll try to end this quickly. Now it's my turn. I draw. First, I activate Genta, Gateman of Dark World's effect from my hand. By discarding it, I add the field spell, the Gates of Dark World, from my deck to my hand. Next, I activate the field spell, the Gates of Dark World.
Yeah.
Next, I'll activate the spell card Dark Corridor. This allows me to add one Dark World monster from my deck to my hand, then discard one card. I can only activate Dark Corridor once per turn, however. And I will add Snow on Light of Dark World. And my target to discard will be Danger Mothman. And now Danger Mothman's effect activates. If this card is discarded, both players draw one card, then discard one card.
Okay.
And I'll discard Silva, Warlord of Dark World.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And next, Silva's effect activates. Since it was discarded by a card effect, I get to special summon this from the graveyard. Next, I'll activate the other effect of my field spell, the Gates of Dark World. I can banish one Fiend monster from my graveyard, like Genta, then discard a Fiend type monster in my hand and draw one card.
Okay.
And now Snow's discard effect for Genta's effect for Chainlink 1 while it's banished. Snow's discard effect for Chainlink 2. I get to add a Dark World card from my deck to my hand.
Cool.
And I will choose Dark World Accession. Next, while a Dark World card exists on my field, I get to special summon Genta from my banish zone. Overall, I can only special summon Genta once per turn. Next, I will normal summon Danger Mothman. Next, I'll use my level 4 Genta and level 4 Danger Mothman. With these two monsters, I'm going to Xyz summon. And I will bring out number 60, Dugaris the Timeless. Next, I activate its special effect. By detaching two materials, I get to activate one of its three effects. And my choices are skipping my next draw phase in exchange for drawing two cards, then discarding one card. Skipping my next main phase 1, but also special summoning one monster from my graveyard in defense position. Or skipping the battle phase of my next turn in return for doubling the attack points of one monster on my field until the end phase of this turn. And I will choose option number 1, drawing two cards at the cost of discarding one. So I will discard Danger Thunderbird, and Danger Thunderbird's discard effect activates. If this card is discarded, I can target one set card my opponent controls and destroy it. Set being a term for a face down card. And I'll destroy your face down backward.
Okay. Okay.
Next, I activate Salamander Catalyzer's effect, revealing it along with one other Fiend type in my hand, special summoning one of them, then discarding the other.
Okay.
So I'll bring out Salamander Catalyzer and discarding Danger Chupacabra. Now that Danger Chupacabra has been discarded, I can target one danger monster in my graveyard other than itself and special summon it. And I'll bring out Danger Mothman from the graveyard. Next, I set one card face down. How many attack points does your monster have?
Let's see. Fine on it.
In that case, I will proceed into the battle phase. Danger Mothman will attack over that with 1,800.
Cool.
Alright, that's 800 points of battle damage so far. Next, Salamander Catalyzer will attack for 1,900.
Alright.
Then Silva for 2,600.
Cool.
And finally Dugaris for 1,500. Main Phase 2. I'll use Mothman, Catalyzer, Silva, and Dugaris. I'll send all four away from the field to link summon.
Okay.
I play Sayuja Skull Dread. And because Skull Dread was link summoned using 4 monsters as material, I get to draw 4 cards, then choose 3 cards from my hand to place at the bottom of my deck in any order I wish.
Alright.
And I will send these 3 back into the bottom of my deck.
Cool.
Next, I'll set 1 card face down. I will end my turn with that.
Alright. I draw. And it's in my hand. There's no monster. I pass the monster.
I draw for my turn. Now then, I'll activate the effect of my field spell. Simply shifting from the draw to standby to the main phase. I banish Genta, Gatesman of Dark World, from the grave.
Okay.
Then I discard Grafa, Dragon Lore of Dark World, from my hand to draw 1 card. Now Grafa's discard effect for Chainlink 1 and Genta's effect for Chainlink 2. Since I control a Dark World card in the field, I'll special summon Genta from the Banish Stone.
Cool.
Next, because Grafa was discarded by a card effect, I can target 1 card on your field and destroy it.
Okay.
And I'll be targeting your monster. Next, I activate Danger Jackalope's effect from my hand.
No.
1 through 3.
3.
Danger Jack Globe has been discarded from the hand. And because it is, I get to special summon one danger monster from my deck in defensive position other than itself. And I will choose to bring out Danger Bigfoot.
Cool.
Next, I reveal my face down card, Dark Corridor.
Alright.
I get to add one Dark World monster from my deck to my hand in return for discarding one card. So I'll be adding Rainbow for Lord of Dark World.
Okay.
Then next, I am going to, and as cost, I will discard Brow, Huntsman of Dark World. And with Brow discard due to a card effect, I get to draw one card. Next, I reveal my other face down card, the quick play spell Dark World Accession. So now I will discard my level 7 Rainbow, Genta, and Snow on my Dark World from my hand.
Okay.
For 3 materials. And then I'm going to banish from my graveyard for additional materials.
Alright.
Three discard from the hand, since I'm fusion summoning a Dark World fusion monster.
Cool.
And also, these 5 will be banished from my graveyard, since they're all fiend types, making 8
All right.
materials in total. Now I fusion summon into Chlorless, Chaos King of Dark World. Chlorless's fusion summon effect for Chainlink 1, but Snow's discard effect for Chainlink 2. I add a Dark World card from my deck to my hand.
Okay.
And your field is currently empty, right? Or not?
Yeah.
Alright. Since your field is empty, there are no cards on your field for me to destroy from Chlorless's fusion summon effect. Next, I will proceed into battle phase. Oh, I should mention something. In addition to its attack and defense points becoming 8,000, since using 8 materials for its fusion summon, not only does it gain 300 additional attack points for the Gates of Dark World being a fiend type, but since it's on a zone that Saryuja's monster zone that Saryuja's pointing to, it gains an additional 300. So now Chlorless will attack you directly for 8,600.
Okay.